Hello and welcome back to my channel IQD to USD the Iraqi Dinar, examining de-dollarization, redenomination, and potential revaluation. The global financial system is witnessing significant shifts as nations explore strategies to reduce reliance on the US dollar. Iraq, a country heavily dependent on oil exports, finds itself at the intersection of these developments. The Iraqi Dinar, IQD, has long been a topic of interest among economic observers, particularly concerning its potential revaluation and the implications of de-dollarization. This article delves into these dynamics, exploring the prospects of redenomination, revaluation, and the broader economic challenges and opportunities for Iraq. Understanding de-dollarization. What is de-dollarization? De-dollarization refers to the process by which nations reduce their reliance on the US dollar in international trade, finance, and reserves. This shift is driven by various factors, including the desire for economic sovereignty, diversification of reserves, and reducing vulnerability to US monetary policy. For Iraq, whose economy is predominantly reliant on oil exports priced in dollars, de-dollarization could mark a turning point. However, the transition requires careful planning to mitigate potential disruptions. Why is de-dollarization relevant to Iraq? Iraq's economy is significantly tied to the global oil market, with oil revenues accounting for the majority of the country's GDP and government budget. Since oil is predominantly traded in US dollars, any reduction in dollar reliance could impact Iraq's financial stability. While de-dollarization could offer Iraq greater monetary independence, it also presents challenges. A sudden move away from the dollar without a strong economic framework could destabilize the Iraqi dinar, leading to volatility in exchange rates and inflation. The role of redenomination in currency reform. What is redenomination? Redenomination involves altering the nominal value of a currency, typically by removing zeros. This does not change the currency's purchasing power, but simplifies transactions and can enhance public confidence. For example, a redenomination could transform a 1,000 IQD note into a 1 IQD note while maintaining equivalent value in purchasing goods and services. This strategy has been employed by countries like Turkey and Zimbabwe to manage hyperinflation and restore currency credibility. Why Iraq might consider redenomination? In Iraq, redenomination could help address several challenges. 1. Simplifying transactions. Large denominations can make everyday transactions cumbersome, particularly in cash-heavy economies like Iraq. 2. Restoring confidence. Reducing the psychological impact of large numbers could bolster trust in the currency. 3. Preparing for revaluation. Redenomination can lay the groundwork for future currency reforms, including revaluation or pegging to a stable foreign currency. While redenomination can be beneficial, its success depends on broader economic stability. Without addressing underlying issues like inflation, fiscal deficits, and reliance on oil revenues, redenomination alone cannot sustain long-term currency strength. The prospect of revaluation. What is currency revaluation? Currency revaluation refers to an upward adjustment in a currency's value relative to other currencies. For Iraq, this could mean increasing the value of the dinar against the US dollar or other major currencies. Factors driving the potential for revaluation. Several factors could influence the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. 1. Oil revenue growth. As one of the world's largest oil producers, Iraq's revenues play a pivotal role in its economic outlook. A sustained rise in oil prices or production could bolster Iraq's foreign reserves, supporting a stronger dinar. 2. Economic reforms. Efforts to diversify the economy, attract foreign investment, and improve governance could create a stable foundation for revaluation. 3. Political stability. Stability is crucial for investor confidence and economic growth. Political turmoil or instability could deter investments and weaken the currency. 4. Global economic trends. Changes in global financial dynamics, such as shifts in U.S. monetary policy or the growing role of alternative currencies, could influence Iraq's exchange rate strategy. The challenges of revaluation. While revaluation offers potential benefits, it also comes with risks. 1. Impact on exports. A stronger currency could make Iraqi exports, particularly oil, more expensive on the global market, potentially reducing demand. 2nd. Monetary policy constraints. Maintaining a revalued currency might require significant foreign reserves and active intervention in foreign exchange markets. 3. Economic imbalances. Without addressing structural issues like unemployment, corruption, and over-reliance on oil, revaluation could exacerbate existing challenges. Scenarios for the Iraqi dinar. 1. Fixed exchange rate. Peg 1 scenario involves pegging the dinar to a stable foreign currency like the US dollar or euro. A fixed exchange rate provides stability and predictability, which can encourage investment and trade. Advantages. Stability in exchange rates. Simplifies international trade and investment. Challenges. Requires substantial foreign reserves to defend the peg. Limits monetary policy flexibility, as Iraq would need to align its policies with the pegged currency's economy. 2. Floating exchange rate. Under a floating exchange rate regime, the value of the dinar would be determined by market forces, such as supply and demand. Advantages. Reflects true economic fundamentals, provides flexibility in monetary policy. Challenges. Can result in significant currency fluctuations. Requires a strong and diversified economy to avoid excessive volatility. 3. Managed float. A managed float combines elements of both systems, allowing the central bank to intervene when necessary to stabilize the currency. Advantages. Balances stability with market-driven flexibility. Provides tools to manage extreme fluctuations. Challenges. Requires effective and transparent monetary policies. Relies on a strong central bank with sufficient foreign reserves. The broader implications of de-dollarization. 1. Diversification of reserves. To reduce dependence on the dollar, Iraq may diversify its foreign exchange reserves by holding other currencies or assets like gold. 2nd, regional trade agreements. Iraq could explore trade agreements that use local or alternative currencies, reducing the need for dollar transactions. 3rd, strengthening the financial sector. Developing a robust financial system is critical for managing currency transitions. This includes enhancing banking infrastructure, promoting financial inclusion, and building investor confidence. 4th, addressing structural challenges. For de-dollarization and currency reforms to succeed, Iraq must address deeper issues such as corruption and governance, economic diversification beyond oil, education and workforce development, lessons from other nations. Several countries have undergone redenomination, de-dollarization, or currency revaluation. Iraq can draw valuable lessons from their experiences. 1. Turkey. In 2005, Turkey removed 6 zeros from its currency to combat hyperinflation and restore confidence. The reform succeeded due to complementary economic policies. 2. Zimbabwe. Redenomination in Zimbabwe failed because it was not accompanied by broader economic reforms, leading to further currency instability. 3. China. China's gradual de-dollarization strategy includes promoting the yuan in international trade and building a robust financial system. The road ahead for Iraq. The future of the Iraqi dinar depends on a comprehensive approach that addresses both immediate and long-term challenges. Key steps include 1. Economic diversification. Reducing dependence on oil and developing other sectors like agriculture, manufacturing, and technology. 2. Strengthening institutions. Improving governance, transparency, and the rule of law to build investor confidence. 3rd, monetary policy reforms, enhancing the central bank's capacity to manage currency stability and inflation. 4th, public awareness, educating citizens about the benefits and implications of currency reforms to ensure public support. Conclusion. The Iraqi dinar's journey toward revaluation, redenomination, and reduced reliance on the US dollar reflects broader global economic trends. While de-dollarization and currency reforms offer potential benefits, their success hinges on Iraq's ability to implement strategic economic policies, foster political stability, and address structural challenges. In an interconnected world, Iraq's efforts to strengthen the dinar can serve as a case study for other nations navigating similar transitions. By building a resilient and diversified economy, Iraq can pave the way for a stronger and more stable currency, ensuring sustainable growth and prosperity for its people.